Clearing any level of the beast tower comes with rewards, which is why beast tamers are willing to pay a high fee to enter. Clearing any level allows the pet beast to choose one skill and increase its proficiency accordingly. This reward of increased proficiency is related to the dream rules solidified within the beast tower. Pet beasts can continue training a particular skill in a special dream and synchronize the trained proficiency to the real world. Clearing the first level allows a pet beast to train a specific skill 10 times, while the second level allows for 50 times. The reward for each subsequent level will double directly. The third level is 100 times, the fourth level is 200 times, and so on. Every time they re-enter the beast tower, both the beast tamer and the pet beast must start from the first level again. The rewards for clearing the levels of the beast tower are reset and can be obtained repeatedly. The skills that pet beasts can choose from include not only talent skills but also those acquired through teaching. The ability to increase a pet beast's skill training counts out of thin air, thereby enhancing its proficiency, is a feature that has not yet appeared on Blue Star, but it has almost become widespread in Shenwu. Originally, Lin Su's goal for QQ was to quickly advance Frost Storm to rank 2 while finding time to practice combat skills. But within the Beast Tower, both can be achieved simultaneously. Thinking of this, Lin Su, having paid the entry fee, couldn't help but glance at the giant screen beside him. This screen displayed the progress of every beast tamer who entered the Beast Tower. At the moment, the screen showed the number of people attempting the tower was over 20, and the one who had cleared the highest level had only just cleared the 4th level. Is it that difficult? Lin Su couldn't help but be astonished. There are 9 levels, and there's only one who has cleared the 4th level? Is it that difficult? Lin Su couldn't help but be astonished. There are 9 levels, and there's only one who has cleared the 4th level? Since the Beast Tower simulates opponents of the same strength, species, and rank as the pet beast, the number of levels one can clear should not depend on the pet beast's own strength. Instead, it is related to the pet beast's skill proficiency and battle experience among other factors. With a rough guess in mind, a faint yellow glow intertwined beneath Lin Su's feet, and QQ, who had rested for several hours in the beast taming space and had its state fully restored, appeared. Just appearing, QQ looked around bewilderedly for a while before lightly leaping onto Lin Su's shoulder and lazily settling down. Meow? Where is this? This is the Beast Tower, Lin Su said with a slight smile. QQ, here you can both gain combat experience and rapidly improve your skill proficiency. Meow? Really? Of course. Lin Su began to explain the rules of the Beast Tower to QQ. After listening to the rules of the Beast Tower, QQ's eyes lit up immediately. Meow. Let's try it now. Let's go. Together, Lin Su said, petting QQ's smooth fur, and walked quickly towards the interior of the Beast Tower. Upon stepping into the first level of the Beast Tower, Lin Su felt as if he was in a different space altogether. The space inside felt much broader than it appeared from the outside, with the edges almost impossible to see, giving him a sense of void and vagueness beyond the ground beneath his feet. Suddenly, as if from nowhere, a light emerged, casting its way toward QQ like a scanning beam. New? What's that? Don't be scared, QQ, this is normal, Lin Su quickly soothed the little one on his shoulder, having a vague guess in his mind. This must be the power of the beast taming tower scanning the race and strength of the pets. Just as Lin Su had predicted, as the light swept over QQ from head to toe, the scenery around them instantly shifted. In the blink of an eye, The area where he stood was covered in snow and ice, the thick snow reaching up past Lin Su's waist. Feeling the icy wind and the chill from the snow, a look of surprise spread across Lin Su's face. Is this an icy battlefield? This was Xue Henking's home court, after all. The opponent had scanned QQ and chosen this terrain, indicating that during the first level of the challenge, pets had home court advantage. This was a good thing, as in such thick snow, QQ's level 2 snow trace provided unparalleled territorial advantage. They almost had this first level in the bag. It was uncertain who QQ's opponent would be. In such terrain, non-ice beasts' fighting ability would be much weaker, almost like giving away points for free, so the opponent should likely be an ice-type beast similar to QQ. It was just unknown which one it would be. Seeing the slowly emerging figure of another Xue Henking that looked incredibly similar to QQ, both Lin Su and QQ fell silent. So, the first level was a battle against the same species. Almost as soon as its form fully solidified, ice flowers blossomed beneath the opponent Xue Henking's feet, its body moving swiftly and gracefully, quickly closing in on the direction of Lin Su and QQ. Snow Trace, approach to a 10-meter range and release Frost Storm in a focused burst. Lin Su snapped out of the silence and quickly issued commands through telepathy. Coupled with blooming ice flowers on the underside of QQ's feet, almost identical white snow masses formed, the distance between the two fluffy snow masses closing rapidly. A closer look would reveal that QQ was significantly faster than its opponent. Each step the opposing Xue Henking took left little plum blossom footprints in the snow, the depth of the prints suggesting its proficiency with snow trace was not low, but it had not broken through to level 2. Shortly, as the distance between the two pets narrowed to about 10 meters, QQ paused slightly. The frost storm it had been secretly charging in its mouth was suddenly released. Like an energy cannon, the heavily concentrated storm carried a multitude of ice shard-like sharp snowflakes hurtling toward the Xue Henking in front of it. New. The opposing Xue Henking halted swiftly, facing the frost storm from QQ. Its reaction was extremely fast. It attempted to sidestep to avoid the blast while simultaneously expelling its frost storm in defense. The same frost storm, but from the opposing Xue Henking's mouth, was noticeably smaller than what QQ produced. Still, the clashing storms weakened the force of QQ's attack. A continuous fine scraping noise merged into one, the sound of countless frost flowers from within the two storms colliding and shattering. The originally concentrated frost storms dispersed rapidly upon collision, the released energy transforming into a gale, whipping the loose snow from the ground into the air. Get closer, wide area frost storm. Seeing the opposing Xue Henking temporarily obscured by the snowstorm, Lin Su decisively ordered. Strike while the iron is hot. He had seen clearly just moments ago that the other Xue Henking must have been injured from the collision. Its snow trace wasn't fast enough to completely dodge the frost storm. So this strike, it definitely couldn't avoid. With a flash to close the distance by several meters, another frost storm burst forth from QQ's mouth. Unlike the previous frost storm, this one had a shorter range of attack, nearly half that of the first, but the area it covered almost filled the entire visible field. A tempest whipped up the frost flowers, carving intersecting furrows in the snowy field like chiseled grooves. The next instant, the snowy battlefield rapidly dissolved, vanishing like a mirage. Beast Taming Tower First Level, passed. Outside the enormous light screen of the Guardian Beast Tower, a new name quietly appeared. Lin Su, First Level. Mu Yuxing, who was lost in thought leaning against the wall, looked towards the new name on the screen, his face showing a hint of surprise. He passed the first level so quickly? In Lin Su's case, the first level should have involved an icy terrain and Xue Henking, and the Xue Henking simulated as his opponent should have had slightly above average strength among its species. It seemed that the Xue Henking Lin Su had contracted was a stronger individual within its species, which enabled him to pass so quickly. However, the second level would not be so easy. The benefits of conquering the Guardian Beast Tower were numerous, but those benefits were not easy to obtain. A look of anticipation appeared on his face. He wondered if Lin Su could pass the second level. When the boundless snowy plains completely dissipated, Lin Su and QQ found themselves in front of a suspended crystal stone and an ascending staircase. Had they passed? Lin Su quickly realized, stretched out his hand to take down the crystal stone, and carefully placed it against QQ's forehead. QQ, after this crystal stone is attached to your forehead, you can quickly practice any skill 10 times. Remember to practice Frost Storm. Meow. Understood. Watching QQ close its eyes as the crystal stone touched its forehead, Lin Su breathed a sigh of relief. Once QQ had completed practicing Frost Storm through the crystal stone and replenished the energy it had spent in the fight with an energy solution, they could continue to tackle the second level. Come to think of it, he seemed to have forgotten to ask before entering the Guardian Beast Tower. Training skills, how long would it take? After attaching the crystal stone to its forehead, QQ had a dream. In the dream, QQ found itself on an endless snowy plain. It felt as if it had infinite strength, never running out no matter how much it was used. Quickly, it recalled what Lin Su had told it before entering the dream. Puffing up its cheeks, QQ unleashed a frosty storm that swept across the snowy plain using all its might. Normally, such a storm would have drained a lot of its energy, but now, as the frost storm dispersed into the vast snowy wind, QQ's energy remained at its peak. Meow. Continue practicing. Twice, 5 times, 8 times. It practiced releasing the frost storm over and over, improving its control of the frost storm with each practice. QQ had already graduated from its pet literacy class, and Lin Su, keeping his promise, had bought it a communication device specific for QQ. Through the device, QQ could look up various training methods on its own, knowing how to improve the Frost Storm's skill proficiency even without Lin Su's guidance. The 10 practices of Frost Storm were quickly completed, the surrounding snowy plains slowly faded away, and a mysterious force gradually enveloped QQ's consciousness, seeming to prepare to depart from this place. Suddenly, QQ sensed something and instinctively looked towards a spot on the disappearing snowy plains. In the midst of the snowy wind, it seemed as if something was watching it. It was an eye with a snowflake-imprinted pupil. Before it could get a clear look at the figure, the next moment, the entire snowy plain turned into light spots and disappeared, and QQ's consciousness was brought back to reality. Meow? What was that just now? What's wrong, QQ? Lin Su curiously looked at QQ as it reopened its eyes. How do you feel? Was the training effective? Meow. It was effective. Good if it was effective. Lin Su let out a slight sigh of relief. It had only been a couple of seconds since he had attached the crystal stone to QQ, and it had reopened its eyes, making him think the item was useless. Although he had heard about the wonders of the Guardian Beast Tower, Lin Su had never actually tested it himself. Now he could be relieved. QQ, what you just mentioned, what was that? What were you referring to? Meow. It seemed like something was watching me. Something was watching you? Lin Su slightly frowned. He wondered if anyone else had encountered this situation in the Guardian Beast Tower. Of course, it might also have been QQ's illusion, as these magical crystal stones were solidified by the rules of dreams, and encountering some incomprehensible things was possible. But from QQ's reaction, it seemed not to have caused any impact. With a swipe over his space ring, a bottle of universal energy liquid appeared in Lin Su's hand. First recover your strength, then we'll continue on to the second level. Meow. The second level. The vertical pupil QQ had just seen was quickly forgotten as it skillfully raised its little neck from Lin Su's embrace, seized the energy liquid, and held the bottle with its front paws, biting and pulling the cap off vigorously. Pop! The crisp sound of the cap being removed occurred. QQ skillfully placed the cap it had been holding in its mouth back into Lin Su's hand, then grabbed the bottle's neck and sharply tipped its head back. Glug glug glug. Meow. All done. Taking the empty bottle returned by QQ and putting it back into the space ring, Lin Su felt QQ rapidly regaining its strength through their Guardian Beast contract connection, his face showing a smile. Let's go to the second level. Meow. Second level. The duo, human and pet, slowly ascended the light staircase and soon arrived in a new space. It looked as if there was not much difference from the first level space. This time, no beam rescan QQ. As the two of them set foot in this place, the scene within the space swiftly changed into a thick snowfield. QQ, get ready. Lin Su said solemnly as he set QQ down from his arms. The first level seemed simple, but the opponent's Snow Trace skill level was not weak. For Snow Trace at the juvenile stage to achieve that level of skill was already quite commendable. Snow Trace at the same skill level as QQ were generally already advanced to the elite stage. If it weren't for holding back the level in preparation for evolution, QQ should have advanced as well. The second level would definitely be much more difficult than the first. Lin Su wondered what the opponent this time would be. Seeing Snow Trace appear again, Lin Su and QQ fell silent once more. What's going on? Snow Trace again? Never mind, no matter. Snow Trace is approaching, be careful. Lin Su immediately issued a command as he watched the opponent about to move. Ice flowers bloomed under QQ's feet, and with several quick leaps, it swiftly closed in on the opponent, whose feet almost simultaneously bloomed with ice flowers, causing Lin Su's pupils to slightly contract. The speed is so fast, this Snow Trace's running speed is almost on par with QQ's. Could it be? He glanced at the snow beneath the opponent's feet, which bore no footprints. Traversing snow without a trace, this time's opponent had reached Tier 2. So, this is the difference between the first and the second layer? What about this Snow Trace's frost storm then? Lin Su tensed up, wondering if this Snow Trace's frost storm had also reached too. Quick detour, be careful as you approach. Following Lin Su's new command, QQ halted its steps and began to twist its body quickly, changing from a straight approach to a side detour toward the opposing Snow Trace. Meanwhile, the Snow Trace, seemingly alert to the change in QQ's actions, leaped up without hesitation and viciously spewed a wide-ranging frost storm toward QQ below. The terrifying storm erupted from Snow Trace's mouth and spread rapidly in all directions, like radiation, sweeping up frost and snow, and almost completely covering QQ's evasive range, leaving no gaps. As a Snow Trace of the same Tier 2 level, the opponent clearly knew how to counter QQ most effectively. However, a larger attack range does not come without a cost. The cost is that the power is correspondingly weakened. Snow Blow, Frost Storm. Watching the opponent closely, Lin Su issued the command the moment Snow Trace opened its mouth, and he slightly relaxed inwardly. Fortunately, the opponent's Frost Storm had not reached 2. It seemed a bit less skilled than QQ's, and there was still a chance of winning. Without hesitation, QQ blew hard, and large swaths of snowflakes appeared in the air, drifting lightly downwards to form a thin wall of snow. The next instant, a storm carrying frost flowers burst through the wall, shattering the snow wall into countless flurries of snowflakes, swept up by the fierce wind, becoming part of the many sharp frost flowers in the frost storm, fiercely striking the onslaught that seemed like a natural disaster from above. The combination of snow blow and frost storm increased the quantity of frost flowers within the frost storm, thus enhancing its power. This combo of skills was something QQ had found online on its own. As QQ bravely faced the opposing Snow Trace's frost storm without dodging, it was as if the heavens were torn apart, with countless energy storms sweeping out, creating a massive gap in the overwhelming frost storm. In the unexpected moment for the opposing Snow Trace, the aftershocks of the two clashing frost storms brutally hit it, tossing its still airborne body fiercely away. Now is the moment. Lin Su's eyes sparkled as he quickly issued the command, Frost Storm. The second frost storm, like a focused energy cannon, blasted out, and the countless frost and snow within the storm precisely hit the landing spot of Snow Trace, sweeping it away in one go. At that moment, the snowfield once again dissipated. The second layer passed. Watching Lin Su's name quickly moving up on the massive screen, and the text behind his name changing from the first layer to the second layer, Mu Yaxing, who had been staring at the screen the whole time, looked somewhat astonished. Is this the second layer already? Different from the first layer, the second layer of the Beast Taming Tower features beast enemies of the same species, but all non-core skills are elevated to a higher skill level. Therefore, the opponent Lin Su faced should have been a Xue Henking whose Snow Trace had reached Tier 2. Not only had he won, but he won faster than Mu Yaxing had anticipated. Keep in mind that Lin Su had joined the Beast Taming Union just a month ago, which was also when he contracted with Xue Henking. In just 1 month, had he not only started from scratch to make advanced energy solutions, but also trained his pet beast to such an exemplary level? Soon, Lin Su walked out of the Beast Taming Tower, holding QQ in his arms. Seeing this, Mu Yaxing breathed a sigh of relief. Fortunately, he didn't pass the third layer. The opponent on the third layer would have had a skill level 1 level higher in core abilities. If someone were to pass the third layer on their first attempt at the Beast Taming Tower, even the chairman would have been alerted. Although there are many beast tamers capable of clearing the third and fourth layers in the tower at the moment, clearing them on the first attempt holds a different significance. These beast tamers had attempted the tower many times, enhancing the proficiency of their pet beast skills to an extreme degree thanks to their previous experiences. Mu Yaxing averted his gaze, settled back into his seat, and leisurely sipped his tea. This young man also seems to be a promising talent in combat training. Lin Su didn't notice Mu Yaxing's gaze. Right now, his face was full of satisfaction. This visit to the Beast Taming Union had been immensely fruitful. He hadn't passed the third layer of the Beast Taming Tower. When the Xue Henking on the third layer had unleashed a frost storm from several tens of meters away with a flick of its hand, he knew there was no point proceeding further. A Xue Henking of such strength was not something QQ could confront at the moment. So, the third layer, perhaps next time. Even though he had not passed the third layer, the benefits from the first two were enough to satisfy him completely. After clearing the second layer, QQ's Frost Storm had finally reached the pinnacle of Tier I, just a step away from Tier 2. To challenge the third layer, it would be best to wait until QQ had broken through to Tier 2 of Frost Storm, so that facing Xue Henking that also mastered a Tier 2 Frost Storm, QQ could quickly hone its combat skills. Lin Su had the intent to attempt the Beast Taming Tower again to regain the rewards of the first and second layers, helping QQ's Frost Storm to swiftly reach Tier 2. But the Beast Taming Tower had its own rules, allowing a Beast Tamer only one entry per day. So even if he were to return, he would have to wait for the next opportunity. Meow. Just a little short of breaking through. It's okay. Looking at the dispirited QQ, Lin Su smiled slightly. Haste makes waste, and there are no shortcuts to mastering skills. You need to keep a correct mindset. Hurrying won't help. Meow, okay. Moreover, although we can't enter the Beast Taming Tower again right now, you can continue training Frost Storm here in the yard, Lin Su said with a smile. This afternoon, focus solely on Frost Storm while I start preparing for the major competition of concoction makers. Meow? What's the competition of concoction makers? Oh right, Lin Su chuckled. I talked about this with Elder Mew when you were resting in the beast taming space, so it's normal you don't know. He looked down at QQ in his arms and cleared his throat. We might need to make a small adjustment to our evolution plan. Meow? What changes? There's a magical place here in Shenwu called the Nirvana Pool. Lin Su quickly briefed QQ about the situation, concluding, so, I will strive to win first place in the concoction makers competition. That way, we can proceed with our evolution in the world of Shenwu. And if it happens inside the Nirvana Pool, your advancements will certainly be greater. Meow. Yay. As they talked, the person and his pet walked into the Lin family estate. Let's go, let's have lunch first, then you start training Frost Storm, and I'll start preparing for the competition of concoction makers. Meow. Go for it. Lin Su slowly opened his eyes and sat up in bed. After a whole day of practice in the divine martial world, he still hadn't managed to concoct the perfect grade energy liquid, though he had improved several previously high-grade ones to near-perfect levels. Meanwhile, QQ had also improved in its use of Frost Storm throughout the day's training, gaining slightly better ease in handling it. Although the power hadn't increased much, it still counted as progress. Both master and pet might need a breakthrough opportunity. QQ was currently resting in his beast taming space, while Lin Su picked up the communicator from the bedside, turning it on to check his messages. A night had passed, and his inbox contained two new emails. The first was from Qin Nan, and upon reading it, a brilliant smile spread across Lin Su's face. The email only mentioned two things. First, the contribution points from the previous research project were distributed. Due to some peculiarities in the research process, the final grant was increased to 110,000 points and Lin Su had received 20,000 of those points, which had already been credited. Second, the research project that he had applied for on the evolution path of the indestructible duck was approved, and the first batch of the required pet creatures and supernatural resources would arrive at the research institute that afternoon. Qin Nan had requested Lin Su to receive them. After reading the email, Lin Su promptly checked his Beast Tamer account and, seeing an extra 20,000 contribution points credited there, his face broke into a wide smile. truly overnight riches. But soon he sighed. Initially, he had planned to immediately order the level 6 supernatural resource needed for QQ after gaining the points. After all, the eye nucleus from the commander grade fear demon statue was a rather scarce resource, and it was better to procure it sooner for peace of mind. But now, with the grand competition in taming masters in the divine martial world, he wanted to try his best to win the championship first. If he could achieve that, he might enhance QQ with the resources and the Nirvana pool from the Beast Tamers Association rewards, meaning these 20,000 points could be saved for other uses later. Perhaps for a second pet yet to be encountered? If not, these 20,000 points would serve as a safety net, ensuring QQ's smooth evolution. With thoughts racing, Lin Su casually clicked on the unread second email and glanced through the content, raising his eyebrows involuntarily. A one-on-one pet creature battle invitation? The email was sent from the battle arena, where he had just been enlisted as a nominal trainer, outlining that his first client had approached and needed him to reply whether to accept the battle invitation and to confirm the time. After reviewing the client's detailed pet creature information, a look of interest appeared on Lin Su's face. This pet creature. It was undoubtedly an old friend of QQ's. Fortunately, the required pet creatures and supernatural resources for the research wouldn't arrive at the institute until that afternoon. He'd schedule it for the morning. After responding to the email to set the battle time, Lin Su got up from the bed. Time for a wash and breakfast. He had earned 20,000 contribution points today. It was time for a good breakfast as a treat. Mountain City University's cafeteria made excellent deep-fried dough sticks, crispy yet soft, 3 sticks for him today. And 2 cups of soy milk. Upon entering the private battle room assigned for trainers in the battle arena, Lin Su quickly spotted his client. It was a bespectacled young man, looking rather scholarly. On seeing Lin Su, his eyes lit up and he hurried forward to greet him. "Hello, Trainer Lin." "No need to be so formal," Lin Su said, noticing the university badge on the young man's chest, adding with a quirky smile, "You're from Mountain City University, aren't you? Then I should probably call you senior." "That works, then I'll call you junior," the bespectacled young man said with a smile. "This is my first time seeing a lightning fox with such high normal energy levels, so I couldn't help wanting to see it in action." "No problem," Lin Su nodded, then his expression turned curious. "Senior, since you're already a student at Mountain City University, you must be at least an upcoming sophomore. Why do you still have a juvenile stage pet?" "Oh, this is a secondary pet I bonded with recently after breaking through to the 3rd tier of the beast taming space," the young man explained, and then from under his feet, a yellow light wove into a pattern. Soon a fox-like pet creature sporting golden fur and lightning marks appeared. It was unmistakably a lightning fox. With its paws touching the ground, bright golden sparks flared from its feet, and lightning arced continuously through its fur, the soft crackling sound ever present. This lightning fox seemed significantly stronger than the one raised in the garden in the divine martial world. Item ID: IM0133. Species name: Lightning fox. Species rank: Low commander grade. Attribute: Lightning. Growth stage: Juvenile. Normal energy value: 387 p. Talent skills: Thunderclap Claw, Core skill, Electric Chasing, Electric Lock Chain. After reading the data feedback on his communicator, Lin Su nodded. Light yellow patterns slowly weaved under his feet, and QQ, now back at its peak, quickly appeared by his side. Soon, it heard the faint sounds of electricity in the air and looked around instinctively, its expression a bit surprised. Meow? Is that the little fox? Meow? Is that the little fox? No, this is another lightning fox, Linsu explained with a slight smile. Meow. Another little fox. QQ moved closer, its large eyes curiously sizing up the newcomer. Oh wow! Why are you looking at me? Am I? I know another lightning fox. It runs really fast. Oh wow! I'm definitely faster. Am I? Then let me see it in a bit. Smiling at the two pets communicating, Linsu turned to the boy. How about a sparring session? Feeding moves or battling? The cost of choosing a private sparring session was higher, and naturally, there were different training methods. Some needed to practice a specific skill, so the sparring pets continuously fed specific moves. Others were direct battles. There were some other scenarios, though they were relatively rare. A battle then. The glasses-wearing boy glanced at the energy levels of QQ displayed on his communicator, interest flickering in his eyes. I also want to see how strong Xue Henking, with an energy level of 399 BOWA, really is. Then I'll go ask a referee. Linsu nodded and left the room, but when he returned, his expression had turned somewhat strange. Following him were two people. One was the referee he had invited, and the other was Zhong Tianzhan, the owner of the battle arena. Zhong Tianzhan had a smile on his face as he looked at the boy with glasses. Hello, I am the owner of this battle arena. May I observe this battle? Unlike matched battles, private sparring sessions were fundamentally confidential. Even as the owner, he needed the client's permission to observe. That's fine. After obtaining the client's consent, Zhong Tianzhan stood quietly in the corner by the door, observing. He was very interested in this nominally hired sparring partner. So, upon finding out Linsu was about to begin a battle, he came to have a look. If Linsu encountered any problems during his first battle, he needed to be able to respond promptly. After quickly scanning his communicator, Zhong Tianzhan nodded slightly. With an energy value of 387p, the lightning fox seemed weaker than his son's powerful rock bear, but in reality, energy values were just one standard of strength. Like Xue Henking, the lightning fox was an agility-based pet with a speed advantage, and compared to Xue Henking's snow trace which had terrain limitations, electric chasing had no such limitations. Thus, its advantage was greater. Hence, this battle would be even tougher for Xue Henking. He was curious to see if Xue Henking could still win easily against such a lightning fox. Linsu's face showed a bit of helplessness. When he went to invite the referee, he ran into the owner who learned about his first sparring battle and eagerly followed. Well, no big deal. At the referee's signal, the two beast tamers stood with their pets in fixed areas, waiting for the referee's command. Taking advantage of the time before the battle started, Linsu used telepathy to communicate with QQ. You've raced the little fox but never fought it. Besides electric chasing, which is not inferior to snow trace in speed, the lightning fox also has electric lock chain and thunderclap claw. The former generates an electric net within a perimeter to paralyze the opponent, and the latter is an attacking skill. It doesn't have the range of Frost Storm, but the combination of these three skills is very tricky. So you must always maintain a distance from the lightning fox, don't let it get close, and then look for an opportunity to use Frost Storm to defeat the opponent. Am I? Understood. Across from Linsu, the boy with glasses was also communicating with his pet. Sparks, the XUV hanking across has mastered Snow Trace Level 2, and it's faster than you. Your electric chasing is also nearing Level 2. I hope you can break through in this battle, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you can't break through, we'll just continue training. Oh wow! I'll definitely try. He patted the smooth fur of the lightning fox, smiling. Be careful of the opponent's frost storm, close the distance quickly. Your electric lock chain can now cover a 7.5 meter radius, so you need to get within 7 meters of XUV hanking as soon as possible. Oh wow, oh wow. Got it, close in. As the communication between the beast tamers and their pets ended, the referee gave the signal, and the battle quickly began. The actions of both pets were remarkably synchronized. Charge, closing in on the opponent. QQ skillfully used Snowblow, creating a snowy environment ahead as it advanced
Lu
towards
King के घर
Lightning
पहुंचने
Fox,
के बाद
stepping on dazzling ice flowers. In a blink, a long frost runway was formed on the field. Compared to QQ, Lightning Fox was even more agile, its limbs extending from its feet to its entire body turning into bright golden thunder element. Each jump sparked dense, bouncing arcs all over the field. A look of surprise appeared on Lin Su's face, as he used telepathy to timely remind QQ, be careful, its electric chasing is very close to the second stage now. After reaching the second stage, Lightning Fox could transform its whole body into elements, significantly increasing its speed, a qualitative change. At this moment, the limbs of Lightning Fox could already fully elementalize, only a hair's breadth away from complete elementalization. Seeing the distance between the two guardian beasts closing, Lin Su's expression turned slightly severe. Slow down the approach. Speed up to approach the opponent. The bespectacled young man almost simultaneously issued the command, his eyes flaming with intense combat spirit. As the commands were given, QQ's speed instantly slowed down, while the speed of Lightning Fox on the opposite side increased even further, rushing towards QQ. Tiny electric sparks connected across the field like a bright golden carpet that was strikingly dazzling. Lin Su was certain that the opponent wanted to close the distance and use electric lock chain. Frost Storm. QQ immediately halted its steps, the snowflakes under its feet blooming out, cheeks slightly puffed, and soon a storm swirling with snowflakes appeared on the battlefield, its fierce energy whipping up a violent wind, the gathering frost storm shooting towards the full-speed electric chasing Lightning Fox like an energy cannon. Dodge. The bespectacled young man's expression changed slightly, startled by the power of the frost storm. This was somewhat different from what the data showed. From the sidelines, Zhong Tianzhan also showed a shift in expression. Just yesterday, when battling his son, this Snow Tracer's frost storm didn't have such power, yet today it had reached such a level. Watching the frost storm, as thick as a basin and fast as thunder, striking towards Lightning Fox, he couldn't help but be astounded. Such control, it must be close to the second stage already. Could it be that he had been holding back in yesterday's battle with Zhong Hao? In the arena, Lightning Fox's pupils suddenly dilated, the cannon-like frost storm giving it an immense sense of crisis. Electric sparks exploded under its feet, and without hesitation, it twisted to one side, trying to dodge the frost storm. However, the fully gathered frost storm was too fast. So fast that even the full-power electric chasing of Lightning Fox was insufficient to completely avoid the strike. Seeing that half of his Lightning Fox was still exposed under the imminent frost storm, the bespectacled young man's face immediately became anxious, his heart tightening with worry. The intensely nervous Lightning Fox, through the guardian beast contract, sensed the beast tamer's emotions, and suddenly it seemed as if some restraint within it had instantly burst. A dazzling burst of lightning appeared where the frost storm struck, and the next moment, the frost storm hit nothing, scraping up marks on the battle arena, whipping up a surging energy storm that took a long time to fully dissipate. Next to the attack range of frost storm, a fully elementalized lightning fox emerged unscathed. At this critical moment, feeling the beast tamer's emotions, its proficiency level in electric chasing silently broke through to the second stage. The bespectacled young man first was stunned, then overjoyed. Beautifully done, Spark. Close in on the opponent. Lightning Fox transformed into a bolt of lightning, rapidly approaching QQ, its speed more than double that of before. Snow Trace and electric chasing both are agility-based skills, but their focuses are different. As Snow Trace improves in proficiency levels, it becomes lighter, while electric chasing with each proficiency level upgrade solely focuses on speed. At the first stage, the speed difference between them is minor, but at the second stage, electric chasing is much faster than Snow Trace. Soon, there were only a few meters left between QQ and Lightning Fox. Electric Lock Chain. Thunderclap Claw. The bespectacled young man coolly commanded. This battle was about to end. All of this happened so suddenly that when the electric chasing was enhanced to level 2, the speed increase it provided to the Lightning Fox became too significant. Although Lin Su promptly issued the command fall back, QQ as the executor was still a bit too slow. The Lightning Fox let out a long breath, its limbs heavily striking the ground. In almost an instant, with itself at the center, countless arcs of electricity danced within a 7-meter radius, forming a circular carpet-like area paved with lightning. And QQ was at the very edge of this carpet. Countless electric arcs, as if finding an outlet, crawled up along its limbs that were in contact with the lightning carpet. Soon, QQ's body was covered with fine, dancing arcs of electricity, giving its originally white fur a layer of golden light. It let out a painful roar, telepathy synchronizing QQ's condition with Lin Su. That was the paralyzing effect associated with the electric lock chain. Now QQ's movements were greatly hindered. Already at a disadvantage in speed, it was even less of a match for the Lightning Fox. Frost Storm. Lin Su gave the new command without hesitation. With some difficulty, QQ puffed out its cheeks and blew towards the Lightning Fox with all its might. A frost storm shot out like a cannonball, hurling directly at the charging Lightning Fox. The frost and snow it carried, mixed with the overflowing energy, created fierce winds around it. Even affected by the paralyzing effects of the electric lock chain, the power of this strike had not diminished in the slightest. However, facing the same attack from QQ as before, the Lightning Fox's body suddenly burst into bright thunder light. In an instant, it transformed into an element of lightning, easily dodging the attack like a streak of light. Then, it pressed forward without hesitation. When it got about 3 meters away from QQ, its claws suddenly gathered a bright golden electric glow. The next moment, it leaped into the air, its sharp claws wrapped in the world's most ferocious lightning power, slashing down fiercely as if to shred everything before it to pieces. The golden electric glow detached from its claws, enlarging in midair, drawing the power of all the lightning elements in the surrounding space, becoming more savage as it bore down on QQ's head. QQ, be careful! Lin Su's face changed as he helplessly shouted, watching the thunderclap claw fall. A slight smile of relief appeared on the face of the boy with glasses. Although this froze snow had been trained to a level he had never seen before, with an energy value even higher than his own lightning foxes, it was still lower in species rank. It was only natural for him to win. Still, he should thank this sparring partner. Not only did he witness the froze snow with an energy value of 399p, but he was also pleasantly surprised when his own lightning fox's electric chasing ability broke through to level 2. It was indeed a fruitful gain. He decided that once the battle was over, he would give Lin Su a 5-star rating. In the corner of the battle arena, Zhong Tianzhan's brows furrowed slightly. He could see that the froze snow was fighting with all its might. It used its skills with even greater power than it did in yesterday's battle against his son. If one could say it held back yesterday, then today, it must be showcasing its full strength. If the lightning fox hadn't broken through to level 2 with its electric chasing ability midway through the match, froze snow might still have been able to win. But with the breakthrough of electric chasing, everything changed. In terms of speed, electric chasing at level 2 completely suppressed snow trays at the same level of proficiency. Even froze snow's full-powered froze storm could be easily dodged by the speed of electric chasing. And against the lightning fox's other two abilities, froze snow didn't have any suitable means to counter. Its skills were still too few. Zhong Tianzhan shook his head slightly. As a master of the battle arena, his experience was exceedingly rich, and he could tell at a glance what QQ was lacking now. He just didn't know if its beast tamer was aware of this. QQ, be careful. The familiar voice rang in QQ's ears. Watching the thunderclap claw that was constantly growing in size, almost occupying the entire field of view, QQ's pupils inexplicably became needle-shaped, the black irises like an abyss slowly swallowing the phantom of the thunderclap claw reflected within. Is there no escape? Is this defeat? No. It could still continue to fight. With a roar, an unknown force suddenly surged from within QQ's body, which had already expended over half its strength. That seemingly omnipotent power made QQ feel as if it were back in the Beast Tower using crystal stones to train Frost Storm. Its fluffy, cute face was full of fierce fighting spirit, serious and earnest. One small paw with a meaty pad was forcefully raised. The palm, which had originally only emitted brilliant ice flowers, was now interwoven with fine frost and snow. As it struck with the palm, the fierce wind wrapped in frost snow turned into a terrifying storm, meeting the thunderclap claw that was about to hit it head-on with the force of a collapsing mountain. The domineering thunderclap claw, under the wild onslaught of the frost storm, could no longer descend, its arcs of lightning that had formed a claw mark now seeming to lose the power binding them, scattered and swept up in the storm. Electric arcs, frost flowers, the storm. All of it intertwined rapidly in the void and landed heavily on the lightning fox that was dumbfounded. With a wail, the lightning fox was flung a dozen meters away, its body covered in numerous scrapes and cuts. After it hit the ground hard, the lightning fox's limbs exerted a little force as if it wanted to stand back up, but its body trembled slightly, eventually collapsing helplessly to the ground. Xue Henking wins. The referee quickly announced the outcome of the match and then began arranging treatment for the injured pets. QQ was merely paralyzed, which was not counted as an injury and would naturally disappear after a brief recovery, so Lin Su decided not to treat it. He excitedly rushed forward, scooping QQ into his arms. Good job. Did you break through with Frost Storm? Lin Su had clearly seen at the last moment that the third frost storm had come from QQ's paw rather than being spewed out of its mouth, which was the hallmark of reaching the second stage of Frost Storm. At the second stage, Frost Storm's flexibility would become extremely high, capable of being released from various parts of the body such as paws and tail, and its power would also greatly increase. Mew, it seems so. Well done. Linsu hurriedly fished out an energy cube from his pocket and handed it to QQ to help it recover its strength faster. Then, he seemed to think of something and quickly headed towards the Lightning Fox. The Lightning Fox had mostly recovered under the treatment of the arriving healer's contract pets. Although QQ's attack seemed fierce, it had held back and not caused any severe injuries. Since injuries are inevitable in a pet battle, Linsu didn't utter any words of apology. After confirming that the Lightning Fox was not seriously hurt, he breathed a sigh of relief and then turned his head towards the boy with glasses. Thank you. If it wasn't for the pressure your Lightning Fox put on, my pet wouldn't have broken through to the second stage of Frost Storm so quickly. The boy with glasses shook his head with a smile. No worries, my pet's electric chasing skill also broke through to the second stage. We just help each other. However, he glanced at Xue hanging in Linsu's arms, with a strange expression on his face. All of your pet's talent skills are already at the second stage. Aren't you planning to let it advance to the elite level? Your beast taming space should be able to accommodate it, right? No rush, let's wait. Linsu said with a light chuckle, without explanation. All right then. The boy with glasses shrugged his shoulders. Each beast tamer had their own thoughts on how to train their pets, and it was impolite to freely comment on the training of another person's pet, so he said no more. Before long, the treatment for Lightning Fox was completed, and it was again lively as ever, bouncing back into the arms of the boy with glasses. Its amber eyes looked at QQ. Avuvu, Avuvu. This time you were tough, but next time I will definitely win. Mew. Then let's fight again next time. I'm going, we'll continue the battle next time. The boy with glasses didn't stay and quickly left with Lightning Fox. We should also head back to the institute now. Linsu looked at QQ in his arms and spoke softly. He had wanted to say goodbye to the arena master before leaving, but when he looked up, he found that the master had already left the room without him realizing it, so he had to let it go. Before leaving the battle arena, he had another thing to do. That was to modify the records of QQ's skill proficiency levels registered in the battle arena to prevent others from mistakenly thinking that QQ's Frost Storm was still at stage 1 when they challenged it. Mew. Wait for me. Just as Linsu was about to take QQ to register, the pet in his arms suddenly wriggled and jumped out, landing on the floor. Under Linsu's somewhat puzzled gaze, QQ excitedly chirped, and heavy snowflakes began to emerge from around it, quickly laying out a large snow blanket on the ground. Snow blow at the second stage? Linsu grinned. The energy flow patterns of Snow Blow and Frost Storm were highly similar. With the impetus of Frost Storm at the second stage, for Snow Blow to quickly reach the second stage wasn't too difficult. But he hadn't expected it to be this quick. After stroking QQ, who had just finished its demonstration and bounced back into his arms, Linsu smiled slightly. It looks like we can also register Snow Blow at the second stage later on. New. The resources for evolution to level 6. Yes. Linsu laughed, surprised that the little one was still thinking about that. New. And also, you said once 3 skills reached the second stage, I could learn a new skill. Alright, there was such a thing. Lin Su nodded his head. That was something he said when he was first teaching QQ Snowblow, not expecting QQ to remember it until now. However, teaching new skills should indeed be put on the agenda now. From the battle with Lightning Fox, Lin Su had also realized that the current 3 skills were no longer sufficient for QQ. It needed to learn new skills as soon as possible to enhance its strength and adaptability against different opponents. Let's go register first, and I'll slowly explain to you on the way back. During this period, Lin Su had done his homework on the teaching skills that Ice-type pet beasts could learn. As for the new skills QQ should learn, he already had some ideas in mind. Meow. Yay. QQ, during the fight with Lightning Fox, when its electric chasing reached Tier 2, both your Snow Trace and Frost Storm were countered by the opponent. This means your ability to adapt against certain opponents isn't sufficient. Lin Su began to analyze with QQ in his arms as they walked back. Meow. So, what should we do? You need to learn some new skills. These new skills need to somewhat make up for your weaknesses, letting you become a hexagonal fighter. Lin Su glanced at QQ in his arms, expecting a response, and chuckled, never mind, let's say a hexagonal mage instead. However, don't bite off more than you can chew. After the beast with Tier 3 Hypnosis skill arrives this afternoon, you'll also need to learn the evolution skill Deep Sleep and Dream with the Unyielding Ducks. So right now you can only learn 2 teaching skills. You have to fully master these 2 skills before you continue learning others. Meow. 2 is good, too. Seeing that QQ had no objections to this, Lin Su smiled. The first teaching skill is called Frost Eyes, which is a skill that can enhance your vision. Meow. How is enhancing vision useful? Of course, it's useful. Think about today's battle. After that Lightning Fox's electric chasing broke through to Tier 2, could you see its movements clearly? QQ tilted its head to think for a moment, then quickly lowered its head. Meow. I couldn't see clearly. In fact, when the opponent approached to use electric lock chain, QQ simply couldn't see the opponent's actions in time, and by the time it reacted, it was already bound and paralyzed by the electric lock chain. As a long-range damage dealer, you need to have sharp dynamic vision, so you can accurately locate your opponents, react in time, and minimize additional output waste, striking the enemy precisely, Lin Su explained, and Frost Eyes can be of great help to you. Speaking of which, this skill is the talent skill of Snow Lynx. Lin Su smiled gently. Do you want to take revenge on that Snow Lynx we met that day? Meow. I do. Then study Frost Eyes well. After you evolve, let's go back and teach it a lesson. Lin Su grinned. As for the other skill, it's one that's good for both offense and defense. You are still a bit too frail, and it's tough for you to cope once someone gets close. Although Frost Storm has gotten better after reaching Tier 2, having an extra skill is better than none. Meow. What skill is it? This skill has a beautiful name, called Frost Resistance. Lin Su saw QQ's eyes suddenly light up and he couldn't help but laugh. I remember you browsed the internet and looked up this skill before. Do you want to learn it? Meow. I want to learn. However, this skill is very difficult to teach. Lin Su stroked QQ's head. Shenwu doesn't offer the teaching skill Frost Resistance, so this time we have no shortcuts. Meow, meow. Brave QQ is not afraid of difficulties. Lin Su smiled, his face showing a look of satisfaction. Frost Resistance. This teaching skill is one of the most difficult to teach among the known Ice-type skills. It can immediately condense frost outside the pet beast's body into petal-like shields and produces an effect similar to knocking back approaching opponents. Each time it knocks an opponent back or blocks an opponent's attack, a petal will shatter until all the petals are destroyed. With this skill, QQ will have much more in the way of defensive options. We are here. Lin Su stopped in his tracks, looking up at the Evolution Institute they had reached unwittingly, a smile spreading across his face. We can start learning soon. Meow. Let's go. QQ, let's give it another try, Lin Su encouraged with a smile in the intelligently managed training room, now set to manual teaching mode. MII. All right. A wisp of cold had silently emerged in QQ's ice-blue eyes, condensing deep within its pupils, as if frosting over its beautiful irises. Lin Su couldn't help but hold his breath, his eyes wide as he watched the changes in QQ's gaze. Frost eyes, the skill QQ had practiced almost 100 times, had failed last time precisely at this step of condensing frost energy. Could it succeed this time? The frost quickly took up nearly half of QQ's entire pupil and was still increasing. 70%, 80%, 90%. Finally, the frost completely filled QQ's pupil, casting a fog-like layer over its ice-blue irises, adding a transient beauty to its already glacier-like stunning eyes. At that moment, the world as seen through QQ's eyes subtly changed. Everything seemed to slow down. Lin Su's movements, the drifting snow, and the trajectory of the wind all became clearer. The wind and snow no longer obstructed its vision in the slightest. No. It wasn't that everything around had slowed down, but its senses had quickened. MII. I learned it. Good that you've learned it. Lin Su let out a sigh of relief and smiled. The energy consumption of frost eyes is minimal, so during the next part of training, you should keep frost eyes activated to master the skill quickly. MII. Understood. Alright, let's start learning frost resistance, Lin Su said, his face showing a tint of anticipation. Both Snow Blow and Frost Eyes, which had been previously learned by QQ, are teaching skills available in both the Shenwu world and on Blue Star. Moreover, the teaching methods in the Shenwu world are more concise for these two skills. Thus, opting to use the teaching methods from Shenwu world was a shortcut for teaching QQ. But frost resistance wasn't discovered in Shenwu world, so Lin Su had to resort to the common teaching method available on Blue Star. Frost resistance wasn't like Snow Blow. Its teaching method wasn't public and required contribution points to unlock. Having spent a hefty 200 contribution points, Lin Su acquired the teaching method. QQ, let's first watch the slow-motion video of other ice-type pets using frost resistance. Lin Su pulled out the communicator, opening various teaching materials that came packaged with the exchange of contribution points. After you watch the video, I'll explain the flow of power to you. MII. Got it. It hopped into Lin Su's arms in 2 or 3 steps, and the man and his pet began watching the training video. Direct your power to converge here, then go to this spot. Ding ding ding. The notification tone of the communicator interrupted Lin Su. He was instructing QQ in the training of frost resistance. After watching the training video, Lin Su began helping QQ practice based on the power flow routes of the skill, but the inherent difficulty of the training was certainly high. Despite dozens of attempts, they still couldn't quite grasp the feeling of using the skill. Let's take a break for now. Lin Su bent down, patted QQ's head, and smiled consolingly. No worries, it's impressive how quickly you've mastered frost eyes. MII. Frost resistance is so tough. Lin Su smiled and began checking the messages on his communicator. His expression soon lit up with joy. QQ, let's go to Shenwu World to learn frost resistance. Perhaps a change of scenery and mood might spark some inspiration. No need to rush. Am I? But isn't it only noon? Am I? But isn't it only noon? We'll go have lunch first, Lin Su said, shaking his communicator. In 40 minutes, the resources for the research project and the pets need to be picked up. So this afternoon, your task is to learn deep sleep and dream with the unflappable ducks. Am I? Catch the ducks. Lin Su chuckled dryly, and after shutting down the training room, he picked up QQ and headed towards the cafeteria. In the garden of the Shenwu World, which previously also housed several undeflatable ducks, these water-type pets might look silly but are indeed adorable and belong to the cute and ditzy category. After bonding with them, QQ enjoyed playing the game of catching ducks. Well, whether those ducks enjoyed it as much, that remains unknown. After lunch and returning to the institute with QQ, Lin Su quickly noticed the huge transport truck parked at the gates of the institute. The truck, as tall as 2 or 3 stories, had an exceptionally large cargo hold and bore the emblem of the Beast Tamers Association on its shell. The research materials were likely arriving around this time. Could it be this truck? The undeflatable ducks and various supernatural resources were all in this truck. Realizing this, Lin Su quickened his pace. Hey! The muscular transporter at the truck's side extended a hand to stop him. Young man, there are important research materials inside. Do not approach without permission. Hello, may I ask if these are the project materials for researcher Qin Nan? Approaching the truck, Lin Su had already faintly heard the clatter from inside the truck and instantly knew his guess was right. Yes, the transporter couldn't help but take another look at Lin Su. And you are? Hello, my name is Lin Su, and this is my ID card. Lin Su took out his ID card and showed it to the transporter. Researcher Qin should have notified you in advance, so can I sign for these supplies now? You can. I didn't expect you to be so young and already a researcher. The transporter chuckled and casually opened the door of the cargo compartment. You can check the goods now. As the door to the transport vehicle's cargo bay opened, the dimly audible sounds suddenly became incredibly clear. Gazing at the duck-like creatures, each confined in a comfortable breeding cage and looking at him while making gala sounds, Lin Su felt as if he had stepped into a marketplace. Well, pet beasts can't be eaten, so they're not vegetables. Hearing the noise, QQ popped its head out of Lin Su's embrace, looking excitedly at the duck-like creatures in front of it, with white feathers marked by blue wavy stripes. Meow meow. So many duckies catch the ducks. Entering the cargo compartment and quickly counting the number of breeding cages housing the duck-like creatures, Lin Su confirmed the count was correct and deliberately shifted his attention from them to tally the various hypernatural materials, nodding in satisfaction shortly after. Good, the numbers for the pet beasts and hypernatural resources match up. But, is there something missing? He couldn't resist stepping out of the transport vehicle and looking at the transporter. Hello, the duck-like creatures and hypernatural resources are all accounted for, but isn't there a pet beast missing that possesses a Tier 3 hypnosis skill? Oh, you mean that one? The transporter scratched his head. Don't worry, it's not missing. After speaking, he gave a sly smile as light blue patterns slowly interwove beneath his feet, stirring up waves of energy around them. Holy shit! Was this transporter actually a master beast tamer? Lin Su couldn't help but be amazed. As the light blue patterns finished forming, a bizarre-looking pet beast quickly appeared by his side. The pet beast's form looked like a floating cube, slowly spinning in midair, with each side featuring facial features like those of a human, but each expression was distinct. Is this the six-sided Rubik's Cube? Lin Su paused for a moment, then subconsciously scanned it with his communicator. Serial IAM 0373. Species name, six-sided Rubik's Cube. Species rank, low-level commander species. Attributes, spirit and telekinesis. Growth rank, commander rank. Normal energy value, 6.3 WP. Talent skills, emotion influence, core skill, hypnosis, telekinesis. So it really is it. Lin Su couldn't resist observing the six-sided Rubik's Cube that was approaching him with curiosity. Although this pet beast species is also a low-level commander species, it is relatively rare. Due to the possession of the rare attributes of spirit and telekinesis, the six-sided Rubik's Cube is quite precious. Lin Su had previously expected the pet beast sent to assist to be the divine light butterfly's precursor, the illusion thought butterfly, which also possesses spirit attribute and can learn the hypnosis skill. Spirit and telekinesis are both based on the pet beast's will as the source of power, but because of their different manifestations, they are classified into two distinct attributes. Simply put, the typical skills of the spirit attribute include illusions and hypnosis that directly act upon the spirit, while those of the telekinesis attribute are mainly reflected in skills like manipulating objects from a distance. The six-sided Rubik's Cube cannot make sounds, but as it drew closer to him, a voice abruptly appeared in Lin Su's mind. Hello there. QQ, nestled in my arms, tilted its head with a puzzled expression, as if it had also heard a voice. Meow? Why can I understand what you're saying? This is. Glancing at QQ, Lin Su seemed to realize something, a look of surprise crossing his face. This is my pet beast spirit system teaching skill, mind speech. The transporter laughed. With this skill, even without the telepathy of the beast taming space, you can communicate normally with my pet beast. I just happen to need to go away for a while, and I've been too busy lately to train pet beasts. I saw a temporary assignment at the Beast Tamer Association calling for a beast with a rank 3 hypnosis skill, so I took the initiative and had it come to help. The transporter patted the transport vehicle, and incidentally took on the role of driver as well. So that was it. Lin Su now understood why this master-class beast tamer, who was not weak by any means, had come to transport materials for him. It was for this reason. The beast you requested with rank 3 hypnosis, my pet beast already met that requirement. There shouldn't be any other problems, right? The transporter inquired. Absolutely no problem, Lin Su nodded emphatically. I really can't thank you enough. Being able to communicate normally with a pet beast that could converse with humans would make things a lot easier, and it could greatly enhance the efficiency of the auxiliary training for deep sleep and dream. He was more than happy about it. No need to thank me, the transporter waved his hand, it's not for free. For my pet beast participating in this research project, the Beast Tamer Association rewards me with 5 contribution points per day. Tasks like this, where you don't need to leave the city to exterminate exotic beasts for contribution points, are hot commodities. Upon hearing this, the six-sided Rubik's Cube immediately began to rotate, turning the face with an angry expression towards its beast tamer, expressing its dissatisfaction in this manner. Sai, you're already a mature pet beast. You have to learn to earn your own training resources. The transporter chuckled and patted the six-sided Rubik's Cube, his large hand forcibly twisting the face with a happy expression towards himself. Come on, smile for me. Lin Su. QQ. Six-sided Rubik's Cube. This transporter Uncle Shaw was a character.